We believe real comfort comes from three things. We call it the recipe of comfort because they need to work together. And obviously, premium cushioning and softness is very important. All of our materials are built around that. But we also believe that a podiatry-inspired contour, and we call it a contour, arch support, but it's a special foot contour that allows you to really anchor yourself very well. It's in support, so that's very important. And I think the most important thing, and we'll probably address it a little bit later in questions as well, is fit. The three things go together. A poorly fitting shoe with the other two is still going to be uncomfortable. So comfort for us is about getting those three things really balanced.
So for a lot of people, when they first think comfort, it's at the end of the day. Most of the time when people are comfortable, they've got their shoes off. So that's just how we translate comfort into when you've got your shoes on, because you can still be comfortable when you're out doing things. It just looks different.
There's a couple of different theories on arch support, and a couple of our different brands put it in different spots. But the way that it was taught to me is we used to walk on sand and dirt and things like that, and it used to come up to our foot. Memory foam does now. But now walking on hard surfaces, you've got nothing underneath the arch to hold that in place, and it's causing issues like knee pain and back pain and hip pain. So it's definitely a real thing. There's been lots of studies on it. Podiatrists prescribe orthotics every day of the year with arch support and other brilliant features to them. So it really goes hand in hand with comfort, and that's one of the reasons why it is one of our key pillars of the recipe of comfort.
And our evolution hasn't caught up. Which is why that arch support is such a big difference. It's because if you're going, you used to be able to cushion by the soft floors. Now it's need to compensate for that.
I love this statement. Cushioning feels great in the first 5 minutes. Support is what you feel at 5 o'clock after a full day on your feet.
It's true.
That's the difference. Immediate comfort, support is all day comfort. And we've heard that statistic before. We've raised it many times. Whatever way you look at it, 70%, 83% of people don't have correctly fitting shoes. Sounds a lot, but it's a lot of podiatry organisations and all that have done studies on it.
Especially for a woman. You can get very narrow heels and you squeeze your foot into it. Who hasn't? So they tend to not fit, and that's why we see all these wonderful brands, even some others that are claiming to have heels that actually fit, because it is a really big impact on your body when you're wearing shoes that don't fit.
So I think the biggest takeaway from what we can say there is that almost fitting is not the same as fitting. The difference there is going to make such a big difference in your life, and the very best way that you can ensure that you get a pair of shoes that fits you incredibly is by going into one of our stores and getting yourself one of those Aetrex foot scans. I got one, changed my life.
That's true. That's true. and they look at gait as well, don't they, podiatrists? So it's not about just standing there. It's about how you move in footwear, which is so important. And so I know we're working with some podiatry groups with the Aetrex scanner. They needed to have the gait analysis to make sure that when pressure while you're walking is in the right spot, and shoes help with that.
Exactly.
So the difference for us, I think, compared to a lot of your brands out there that have just found some random podiatrist to give them a thumbs up, is that we have been working with them from the start. Everything that we do is podiatrist-led. Quote Bain, we were born in it. We were moulded from it. Podiatrists aren't our ally. They're part of us.
Exactly.